you are an attorney, and you are a rapper.
That's correct.
And you go by the name of CozyC.
I do.
And Mr. Santos, you are a record engineer and a record producer.
Correct.
And you produced a record for
Correct.
the plaintiff.
Yes.
And I believe the name of the record was Cat Spit. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And subsequent to that, you and the defendant entered into an agreement to produce 4 more original rap songs of the plaintiff.
Correct.
And the plaintiff was to pay you $3,200 in advance before you would actually begin the work. And to date, you have not performed those services.
Correct,
Am
Your
I
Honor.
correct? And so CozyC is now suing you for a refund of the $3,200. Now, we have a video of the song Cat Spit that you actually produced. And this is the first transaction that essentially that you had with the defendant.
May I interject a point of clarification? Sure. The music is my original composition, and the lyrics, the audio, I went to the defendant for services of recordation, mixing, mastering, and producing. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And can we play that?
I would be honored. Thank you.
Great. Let's do it.
Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm a kitty aficionado with the doctorate and the reverence. I never ever met a condensed cougar, did not a dope. Look like a teddy mix a puma across a rainbow unicorn. Holla at me if you're a member of a tribe called cat. You're fluent in purse, chirps, trills, music, and other kitchen chat. Your phone's a paparazzi playbook of endless poses that you snap. And you have a virtual feline family you follow on several apps. You squeeze your furry babies with the gusto of a Myra. You drop a kitty lexicon with the eloquence of Moira. You live on Animal Planet and travel the Jackson Galaxy. You dream of cat house on the Kings and meeting kitten ladies. So raise a cat shell, scratchy folks like climate trees. Hoist your symbols like graffiti over valleys and mountaintops. Let them look down all upon us and tell us like it is. Each and every one among us is fully pussy whipped. So let me spit a little tale about felines and Tobies. I will scratch my record like the litter in cat latrines. I will groom my balls like clicky paws, keeping their go hide in the hook. Will hook you like kitty claws, puncture ring when the need. CozyC, all the kitties wanna come to me, and I love the KIT. Kitty, kitty come, kitty come, come, kitty come. Kitty come with your tummy tum. CozyC, all the kitties wanna come to me, and I love the KIT. Kitty, kitty come, kitty come.
Wow. You obviously love cats?
I love cats.
And when did you actually create 4 additional songs? Because that was what you were required to do with respect to the contract. And you're suing him for breach of contract.
Right. So this falls into the domain for me of anticipatory repudiation, potentially. I have not written the songs yet, but a lot happened between the recordation of the song at his studio to date. So as Your Honor summarized, we entered into a contract May 2022, paid in full in advance. I acknowledge that both of us were going through life things, which is documented in my evidence at least. There were lots of signals dotted throughout our timeline of knowing one another where I became gravely concerned he would not be able to perform the contract.
And what were they?
He was going through a breakup. His mom was sick. He was going through poor mental health. He had fired 2 of his staff. He had to move studios. Like, things were breaking down. I have to sell some of my equipment. So the red flags were going off for me. Uh-oh, this is someone who I've hired and entrusted my dream with. It might not be able to perform. So at that point, I asked the defendant, I don't want to get into a legal dispute with you. Can you please tell me my funds are intact? He assured they were, but there were lots of red flags that something was going on.
Let me just say, during that 11-month period, did you have a studio?
At that time, no.
The answer
November
is no, you didn't.
But I was borrowing places to work out of, and that was based on people's times and whatnot. We stayed in communication, pretty much kind of agreed, like, hey, like, I get it, like, we'll stick.
There's a distinction that we make. It may be that you didn't have the money to refund her, which
correct, which I stated.
But that doesn't excuse you from the liability of a refund.